success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Utah Utes and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
M&G Carter Stadium in Fort Worth might be small, but it is mighty. Seating 46,000 fans, the purple smoke, the engine horn blaring, the Frogs get it going on game day in Fort Worth. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So the Utah Utes offense will go to work first. And out to lead this offense is Devin Dampier, one of the better quarterbacks in college football and capable of putting on a show.
And honestly, this is the kind of game, if you're a quarterback, you're thinking, I am going to stat it up, and this is a potential Heisman Trophy resume builder for me. Going up against a defense like this, David, that obviously has had a lot of struggles. They've had some inexperience. They've had injuries. Whatever it is, they give up too many big plays against the pass. And this quarterback, you know that he is excited about this opportunity.
Yeah, I think the only way you can say, hey, maybe this is a game, maybe when they watched the tape, it was so bad that they got a little bit overconfident and didn't prepare the way they need to. This is not a matchup where the defense feels good. Like they're not going, oh yeah, I like my wide receiver matchups out wide, or I like the way I match up in the box. So how do they hide some of that and maybe find something that works today to slow down this high-powered offense?
Under pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Back to throw, it's Dampier. He'll try to do it himself. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And the Utes will call on their punt team. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. The Horned Frogs offense coming underfield, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Out for the first time in this one, Jordan Dwyer. This guy's every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft, perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, he's amazing. The 3 of us were walking around the facility yesterday.
Caught, and he's got room. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They give it to him again. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. If it works. They tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
Now, how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage, and you want to overreact. The defense stayed calm, stayed true, came up with a big sack the next play.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. the red zone. It's Payne. Maybe, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, home run.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Utes can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Left side, it's Brigg. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Really excited to see what Utah is going to do this year. You're so used, David. We were for years seeing Kyle Whittingham strolling the sidelines for Utah. Obviously, he's now off in Ann Arbor, but with Dampier back at quarterback, they've got the pieces. And the Big 12 every year we know is so wide open. If Utah can continue to be physical, they had some big losses, especially along the offensive line. I think this could be a special season in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, and you saw a lot of good moments from Dampier. I mean, this guy can scramble around, can run around, can make things happen. It's the passing game. Can it evolve? Can it grow? They've got weapons, but it all starts with the quarterback.
They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. On the move. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They want to run this quarterback. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. There he goes. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Utah. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tells to run, wants to pass. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Excellent job by the DB, breaking on the football, getting there and making sure he gets a hand on it and deflects. Listen, it's not about catching it. It's not about getting the interception. It's making sure he doesn't catch it and deflecting that thing where he can't get it.
Takes the easy one to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Dropping back, it's Craig. Got out of trouble and throws. Turns it upfield. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick quick look at some stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking to throw on third. Fires left. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looking for room. It's Payne. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, going to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, TCU.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches. Paul, a nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed just stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. The question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Wants to throw on first. Alman's not even close.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Rushes on, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Handoff for Parker. Got enough for the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. The Utes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. This quarterback part of their running game. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. After run, now throw. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Turns it on down the left side. At the 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Going to try to get it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. And the Utes want to crank the tempo. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. Makes one man miss. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Utes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the Utes head coach coming out of the locker room. This is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Got him on the RPO. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
3rd and long coming up. Dropping back, it's Craig. Back's got it on the screen. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Payne. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give to the back.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half.
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, and he's lucky to get that one back.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still 4th down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. He's changing the play. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Out wide left, it's Brake. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Brake. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Just keep swinging it. He'll pull it down and run. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. And the Utes look to keep this drive humming. Drops back on 1st down. Between the hashes, it's Simmons. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Left side, it's Brake. Touchdown, Utes! All them. And then strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They're still holding the lead but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's James. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Quick give. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Craig. They're all over it. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. From the gun, looking for a man. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic with his feet. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Tries to get it himself. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Wants to throw one first. Turns up, it's Bray. Could not make his way to the corner.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting run.
quarterback changing the play. Moving the pocket, it's Dampier. Finds his back in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll give it to Parker. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Yeah, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Here's Wayshawn one more time. Oh, what a move. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Right side, it's Parker. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
They'll send the back in motion. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. Moves the pocket. It's Dampier. Throws for the tight end. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical.
None.
Well, Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go on with the W. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. From the gun, wants to pass. That pass is incomplete.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In the 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Looking to pass, it's Dampier. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass. Big 4th down and short. You got to get this 1st down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And you can only call that run play here late in the football game, needing points, when you have all 3 timeouts. You just take one here. Nice job by this offense. They still don't have to be in that big of a hurry. Nice job managing their timeouts.
Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
With the defense playing zone coverage there, they're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath. Right.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This defense knows that turnovers win games. And here in this 2-minute situation with the lead, they've got a chance to shut the door if they can create one, and they...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances.